I hit allow, but
There we go.
okay.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to this Monday meetup. Kind of switched toward an opportunity call, right? And I'm super excited you're here. Some faces may be completely new. Some of you might not even know what Plexus is, and that's okay. Some of you might be here, have been here for a month or a couple days, or maybe, 7, 8, 10 years. And I'm just super excited tonight to, show you what the opportunity has done for myself, has done for one of my friends that is the top of the company, and just share with you guys and be real with you guys what this opportunity could be for you and your families. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Yeah, Rhea, it's saying something about it's host disabled participant screen sharing. We shouldn't have done that, maybe.
You can flop back and forth between hosts.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you host.
Okay, just make me host again. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see it? Okay, good.
Yep, you're good. Okay, so let me go to my screen here and get off of this part. I am still trying to figure out my MacBook, so I get all kind of cray. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, so here is the PowerPoint. So why Plexus? Why now? So some of you might know about our products, which a lot of you, I'm seeing familiar faces, are people that have been on the products, have been with Plexus, and maybe some of you, like I said, are brand new, and you're like, what's Plexus? Like what? Like, I don't even know. I know a little bit about the products, but I just started, like what, right? I know I have a friend on that just started, and she's kind of like, what is Plexus exactly? Like the opportunity, what? You said the business, what? And so I invited her and we've been kind of chit chatting back and forth. So this is a perfect call for you or a friend that you snagged along and you're like, come to this, Monday hangout with us. Okay. So this is, if you don't know me, I am Kelsey Webb. This is a picture of me and my family. My husband, Brandon, we have been married for almost 6 years now in September. I am a boy mama through and through. These are my two handsome boys, Jax and Jace, and our house is constantly full of messes, chaos, adventures, all the things. And now we are a chick family as well. As you can see, if you look closely, Jax is holding two chicks, and we can barely take a picture now without having two of our chickens at least in the picture. He wants to always have at least the 6, but I'm like, just pick 1 or 2 and to have in the picture. So we are a chick family as well now. But I joined Plexus in June of 2020, so coming up on 3 years. And this month of April is kind of when I started thinking about joining. My friend had been reaching out to me, Marissa, for, about a year. And I was just kind of like, nah, no thanks. Nope, I'm good. I don't need the products. Like, I'm healthy. I'm skinny. Like, I'm good. I don't need anything, right? Well, little did you know, I had terrible IBS. It was just, I was living silently with, if you can mute yourself too. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Just because I'm a squirrel if I hear sounds. Thank you. But I was living with terrible IBS. And so, I joined in 2020 in June that summer. And, just 3 weeks in on our products with Plexus, my life was forever changed in IBS. I also was a teacher at the time. I had taught first grade. I taught first grade for 6 years, and just the first year of being on the Plexus products and kind of sharing what I was feeling, what the products were doing with me, with my friends and family, I started to realize the opportunity that came with Plexus, and that not only did I enjoy teaching, but I could also teach others, and I could dream a little bit more. I could just I wasn't capped on certain things, right? I was able to just catch that vision really that first year that I started Plexus with a vision of, oh, I could leave the classroom and do something else. And so that second year of being on Plexus and sharing, I actually decided to leave the classroom. And then this is my first year that I am at home, being a stay-at-home mom and working a full-time business with Plexus. And I truly am so happy that I have gotten the opportunity to do that. And it's replaced my teacher income plus some. Just because an accidental business fell into my lap when I started my Plexus products for my health. I also was uprooted and left Kansas to move to Texas. Just a few months ago, actually. It's been 9 months now, but it seems like it was just yesterday. And truly just being around this community of women that has empowered me, has just breathed vision into me, has also just made me see that there's more out there for myself and for my family. And if that they can do it, I can do it too. Has really just opened up a whole new vision for myself and my family. And I'm just super excited y'all are here. And that's just a little bit about me. So I'm going to pass it over now to our lovely guest, Raya Moore, and she is a diamond in the company, and I'm going to let her tell her little bit of her testimony and her opportunity side of Plexus.
Hello, everyone. Okay, sorry, I should have sent you like some pictures, Kelsey. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Some cute pictures.
It's perfect.
But hello, everyone. My name is Raya Moore. Like Kelsey said, I am a diamond ambassador with Plexus, and so what that means for those new to Plexus on here or learning about it, that just means we have an amazing group with our team, and we just touched hundreds and thousands of people, of their lives, health-wise, and we just love doing it. So I will share this, y'all, and I don't know, Kelsey, are you able to make me the host, and then I can share my screen if we're able to do that? If not,
it's not working.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Raya.
Don't worry about it. Let's not make it complicated. Let's just keep it simple. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, but I'll tell y'all about it. But anywho,
Okay.
just here's my story, and I'll try to be quick because I get very excited about Plexus and I love sharing my story over and over. But when a friend of mine from undergrad started talking to me about Plexus, my friend Robin, and she loved Plexus. I'm seeing her do well, looking great, looking amazing. And she was reaching out to me for really, y'all, for about 4 years. Okay. And so just a little bit of background about myself. So I was in, I'm already in the health and wellness industry, but even before Plexus. So I'm a Pilates instructor and a health coach. And I was a firm believer of, I can get my nutrition from my foods, right? I have my garden in my backyard. I don't need supplementation. I'm fine. But meanwhile, I was feeling like crap, y'all, seriously. Okay. Like I was tired all the time. My energy level was just going down. Like it just wasn't normal for me. I'm naturally a higher energy person. I was having a lot of GI issues. I was going to my gastroenterologist convinced that I had pancreatitis. And he was like, first of all, stay off of Google, stay off of WebMD. You do not have pancreatitis. He was like taking ultrasounds and everything. He was like, you're the picture of perfect health. I'm like, why am I always nauseous? Like I was just, y'all, I mean, everything was just making me feel sick. Things that I used to be able to eat before I couldn't. I would be so nauseous to the point where I'd have to lay down, and just like, and my family, my husband and my kids like knew like, oh, mom, her stomach's bothering her today. It was just a thing, Rhea's stomach. And so, my friend Robin had been reaching out to me, and, I also had an overactive thyroid. And so for people who are like, oh, I would love an overactive thyroid. No, you don't. You don't want a hyperactive thyroid. Like it's just, my nails were brittle. My hair was thin. My skin just looked horrible. I was exhausted all the time. And so when I was talking to Robin, or she was always talking to me for about 4 or so years, I kept saying, I'm okay. And this is someone who I love and trust, a good friend of mine. And so finally I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And I wanted to try, like there are different, there are different welcome packs you can get. But I know if I started with this like large welcome pack, I could get more off, right? I wanted more bang for my buck. So I wanted to try the big one. But y'all, I knew, I'm going to go back a little bit. Okay. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, not really by choice, but I love it. Now it's by choice. But before I left my career in public health, to be my oldest daughter's caregiver. And so I have 3 daughters, but my oldest daughter was born at 23 weeks. And so she spent about 8 months in the NICU, and just a lot of chronic issues. It's been a long road. She's doing great now. But she's a miracle baby. Yes, Jill, miracle baby. Don't you love our miracle babies? So she's 15 now. She'll be 16 this year. But I, left my career to be her caregiver. And so, and thankfully we were able to do that. And then as years went on, we had 2 more kiddos. We moved a couple of times, and then we were settling down where we are now in Katy, Texas. And I had gotten to the point, y'all, where Claire, my oldest, she was doing great, right? And my youngest was 3 years old. And I knew at this point, y'all, financially, especially because of Claire's medical bills, I knew financially, I was like, I feel like I have like a good 2 years before it may not make sense for me to still be home, because Claire's doing great. My youngest is 3. When she starts kindergarten in 2 years, right? Like, is it going to make sense for me to be here? And I know my husband, I know him well, like, are we going to start talking about going back to work? And I didn't want to. I love being there for my kids, for my husband. I like doing all the things, right? And so I called up Robin because I saw how well she was doing Plexus. And at this point, y'all, I had been a customer. Okay. I had started just the probiotics for myself. And just that, and she told me, Ray, you need to start more just probiotics. She told me this, and she was right. Okay. But I just started with that little Probio 5 bottle, right? And I could tell a difference with just that one thing. So I was like, well, let me see what she's talking about. Because she's telling me it's a system. She's telling me I really need to take this consistently and do the prebiotic and the pink drink and the BioCleanse. So and the Ease, right? And all this. So let me try it. So that's why I got the big pack. But y'all, I knew that I had to get it with our credit card, right? I'm going to buy it with our credit card. But I was like, Robin, I have to make this amount back before our credit card statement comes in, before Derek sees that credit card statement, right? So she was like, if you share it with 3 people, then you'll make what you spent on this welcome pack back. So I did. I shared. I did my first post. I did everything she said. I did my picture with my products and everything in my first post, and I told my friends about it. I did an in-person event and everything. I did a Zoom at first. I also did in-person event, but immediately I did a Zoom and got my 3 people and got my products paid for. But then not only did I get 3 people, then more people wanted to try it. And then I'm like, whoa. And then more people wanted to try it from my post. And then I did that Zoom, and then more people wanted to try Plexus. And after my first 2 weeks, I know it's not polite. I'm from Louisiana. I know it's not kosher. It's not polite to talk money. I'm about to talk money. Okay. After my first 2 weeks, I opened up my email, my You Got Paid email, and it said $800. And I was like, shut the front door. Like, this is insanity. And mind you, I'm taking the products and loving how I feel. So that's what really started to connect for me, that not only am I sharing this with people and they're feeling better, but these products are good. So it's not just about referring people and getting started on Plexus. It's about the fact that we are feeling amazing, y'all. And my daughter, who has a lot of chronic health issues, it helped her so much. It helped her gastroparesis, her migraines from her hydrocephalus. It helps so many things. Her asthma, right? Because gut health is just connected to everything. I'm not saying that Plexus is going to cure all those things. Please don't, I'm not saying that, right? But targeting that inflammation and gut health. Anyways, so she's doing amazing. The picture I wanted to share was one of her healthcare bills, y'all. And it was for she's had 8 major surgeries. Her last surgery, her second brain surgery, we were fighting with Texas Department of Health and Human Services, yada, yada, was not covering her for her disabilities healthcare wise. So, and I was going back and forth. They were like, well, you don't qualify because of your income. I'm like, it doesn't matter. When you have a disability, your income does not matter. Anywho, so that year, we did not have the coverage for her. What do you know? She had to have her second brain surgery that year, and got the bill, and it was $22,000 from Texas Children's. And I remember opening that bill, y'all, and I was like, they just sent this? It was just nothing, huh? It was the amount due was $22,000. And it was just bonkers. So we started paying that monthly, right? By my first year of Plexus, right? And I mentioned I went diamond. My first diamond check alone, just that month, I know it's not good to talk money, but I just want to share this experience with y'all. I was able to pay off the balance that we had from that $22,000. So by the time I went diamond, our balance was about $15,000 from that. And I was able to pay off that balance that month. And so I share this, y'all, because I share the financial opportunity at Plexus a lot, because it has done wonders for my family. It has gotten us out of healthcare debt, and it has done wonders for our health. And that's the number one thing for me, is our health. But I love to talk about the financial blessings of it. Do not block your blessings, y'all. Do not block your blessings. And all the people on my team who have been able to get off. I used to work for Big Pharma, and I'm not a fan, right? I used to be a pharmaceutical rep, and I know that it's not getting to the root cause, right? So I can't tell you how many people I've seen on our team get off of medications that I used to sell knowing that's not really getting to the root cause. But how many people on our team have, or that we've helped customers have gotten off of medications that aren't good for you? How many people are just being the type of mom they want to be? And that was it for me, right? I wasn't trying to lose weight. I wasn't on any medication. I was eating healthy, but I wasn't the mom and wife that I wanted to be, that I knew that I could. And when I started Plexus, I had my energy back. I just had myself back. I felt good. We can have experiences now. We can go on trips now that Plexus, pays for, those experiences for my kids. The weight is lifted off of my husband for him to not be the sole breadwinner. That's a lot of weight on him. And he did it wonderfully, but he loves that, now, he's like, make more money than me. I love it. He's like, I'm just trying to, coach the girls baseball. You can go ahead and retire me, girls softball. We have 3 daughters. But anyways, that's my story. I told you I could go on and on and on and on. I started in July of 2019 on the business side of it. And referring people, and still going strong. I will do this for the rest of my life. This is what I do. This is my, full-time love. It's what I do. And if you're on here thinking, is this for me? Spoiler alert, yes, it is totally for you. And just, you should be doing this so that you can do one of these calls too for all your friends. I'm sorry, I know I went over. Did I go over 10 minutes?
No, you're good. It's fine. We needed to hear that.
You.
I love your story. That's why I knew it needed to be said. And I think so many people can relate to, health care bills, or in general, all the things that in this world that do cost a lot now. And it is nice to have that extra cushion. Constantly people nowadays are looking for a side job, or something to supplement, bills or groceries or anything, right? And so just to be able to have this at our fingertips because we wanted better health for ourselves just speaks volume on ourselves. But it can also, you never know what it could do to help someone else in their financial and, struggle as well. So thank you so much, Raya. I know you have a sinus infection, so if you need to hop off, feel free to.
It's okay. I'm good. I'm
love you.
Okay. So I'm good.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. We're going to keep trucking along here. I'm going to try to kind of wrap this up. So there's some questions I just wanted to ask here to kind of get you guys thinking and get your wheels spinning. Okay. So feel free to jot these down and answer them afterwards, or what else. But, the first question is, what if you didn't live paycheck to paycheck, right? There's so many people in this world now that are living paycheck to paycheck. What if you didn't have to? What if you had an emergency fund to fall back on? What if Rhea had that, before she started Plexus for her daughter? It would have been amazing, right? But she had to work. She had to have Plexus, luckily, and such a blessing that she had the Plexus opportunity to be able to pay that off, or she might still be paying that to this day. You just never know, what, people truly, truly do need in their lives. So what if you didn't live paycheck to paycheck? And then what if you could save more than the minimum amount, right? What if you, okay, I had some little notes here. So, you constantly, some people might be, have that stress, right? But what if you could save more than the minimum amount? I know when I was teaching, there was a certain amount that we put back every single month, but at the same time, I was also capped, right? I was also capped on what I was going to make. And you could go on Google and see what a teacher was going to make. And you're capped at that. But with Plexus, we're able to just be able to save more and dream more and put back a little bit extra into savings that we weren't doing before. And so just encourage you to think about that question. And then what if you could give abundantly? That is a huge one for me. I know Jill, she is my diamond. She is my upline. That means in our company. And when we first moved to Texas, she was able to give abundantly. I remember, I'll never forget this and how she made me feel, but she came over to our Airbnb that we had just moved into in Texas and brought us groceries. Like, to be able to give someone groceries, like, that is so awesome. And that just really stood out to me. So now whenever I have a new friend that moves into town or moves houses, guess what I'm getting them is groceries. I think that is such a cool, way to give back to others. But she also, when we moved into our house, she was able to give me an espresso machine. Like, awesome friend.
Recording in progress.
But to be uh-oh, someone is here we go. Sorry, mute yourself. Okay. But to be able to, do that, is so kind. And that's what I wanted truly when I really caught the vision and started moving forward with Plexus, is being able to give more. And it's not just about the materialistic things, right? Like money and gifts and all of that, but being able to give your time as well, right? Give your time to your kids that want you to go on a field trip with them. Give your time to a neighbor that might need help mowing their lawn, right? But just being able to give abundantly. And then what if you had zero credit card debt? Like, I know we all have or had, right, those credit cards. And that's just what the world puts on us constantly now, is to, sorry, my kid, get a credit card. Jax, hold on. My son is knocking at the door. I hope he doesn't break it down. My husband had locked the door from the inside out so they wouldn't bother me, and it's bedtime for them. And I'm sure he's trying to say goodnight. And then the last question is, what if you had more time to do what you truly wanted to do? Like, what if you truly had more time to do what you truly wanted to do? Not just what you want to do on the weekends, right? But what if you had that time midweek to, just go get your nails done, or go meet someone for lunch and talk life and talk, dreams? Like, what if you truly had that time? I know I put a picture of my husband with our two kids, because what I truly want more time of is more memories and special moments like that with our family. And my dream and now vision with Plexus is to not only me be, because I am home now, like that was my why and my vision for Plexus, is for me to be a stay-at-home mom. Now our vision is to bring home my husband, and for him to have more time with our kids. And I know if we just had more of that time, it would make my day. Slow mornings, right? And making the lunch together. But what if you had more time to do the things you truly wanted, like vacations and, all the things we said? What if you could follow that big dream that was planted in your heart? Because I'll tell you, it was planted there for a reason, right? God puts those dreams on your heart for a reason. And what if you could follow that big dream that was planted on your heart? What if, you had women around you, a community around you that constantly uplifted you and helped you to achieve those dreams, right? And didn't just let you stay stagnant with where you're at. They pushed you to be better, to do more, to, strive for more. I know I posted something a while back on Facebook that was along the lines of, many women want these things, but they've never dreamed in their life. Like, we say we want these things, or we want to go on this big vacation, but have you really truly allowed yourself to dream? Like, if you could dream of anything for your family and for your life, what would that be? And so just allowing yourself to dream as well. Anything but an MLM. So I know we get, being in network marketing, we can get a bad rep, right? Network marketing gives people that opportunity, though. It truly is an opportunity that can change your life. It's changed mine. It's changed many women on this call, their lives. But we never know until, you are opened with the conversation of, hey, these products are amazing and they will change your life, but also what could $500 do for you and your family, right? You never know unless you express that to a friend or, get them going with you. With very low risk and very low financial commitment. And I think that is so true, to build their own income and acquire great wealth, because you truly can acquire great wealth with, just sharing what this opportunity could do for you. So multiple streams of income is no longer wanted, but it's a necessity. And we talked about how things are so expensive. Rhea chatted about how the doctor bills, right? We all have doctor bills. We all have groceries and bills and car payments and mortgages and all the things to pay, but having multiple streams of income is no longer just a want, but we need it, right? I know when I was teaching, I was, there for a while. I was like, well, I guess I might have to have a summer job to like kind of fill some gaps, right? But I would have never had any time with my kids. I mean, I already was having just 2 hours, at night time with my kids. I would have never got to see them. And summertime for teachers, especially, is a big time to just, take a break, because you're constantly loving on other kids throughout the whole year and you just want to love on your own. So multiple streams of income is no longer just wanted, but it's a necessity. I thought that is so, so true. One thing with Plexus is we have amazing incentives and earnings. So one thing we do pride ourselves in so much is we never want finances to get in the way of your health journey. And, so we do love to help people get the cost of their products covered. And Plexus is such an amazing company that each month they offer incentives and earnings. So not only do you have your health and your wellness products that make you feel amazing, but if you share with your friends and your family and to get your products covered, to get your, health products covered, you also can earn some amazing prizes. And so one here is Boot Barn. We are going to Nashville this June. And so those were the boots that I chose. So I've gotten, eye watches, North Face jackets, boots. We also just got Lululemon gift cards. I got 2 of those last month. 2 months ago. Last month we got iPad 10s. I got one of those. But it's just simply by sharing with your friends and your family, and you all, you don't have to be slimy and salesy and, post every single day. It's just simply, if $300 could benefit you and that's simply what you and your family need, then let's help you earn $300, right? But I just love that our company does these awesome incentives and earnings as well as bonuses on top of, having health and happiness. And so I'm going to leave you here with this question because we're probably running low on time. What if your bank account was full and your calendar was empty? I truly just want you to stop and think about that question. What if your bank account was full? Like you have so much money in that bank account, it's not an issue, and your calendar was empty besides things that you truly want on that calendar, right? Not a 9 to 5 job or a 7 to 5 job that you have to go to and you just hate going to and you hate listening to all your friends, or maybe they're not your friends, coworkers, just talk about how crappy they feel and, how miserable they are. But what if it was truly something that you wanted to do, like go on a vacation and plan it, next week and you could go? What if it was something as far as, hey, I have a friend that's about to have a baby next week, and I truly just want to go take her other 2 kids so that she can spend some time with her newborn, just being able to have that flexibility in doing what you truly were put on this earth to do. And it's to live and to dream and to, have health and happiness, right? And that's something I love that our company has to offer, is we have amazing products that can change your life, but we also have a great opportunity that can change your life too. And I know a lot of women on this call that will lock arms with you, that will guide you through those steps. If you are someone that's brand new and you're like, I have no idea where to even start, get with your person that invited you, your friend that invited you, and you know, just lock arms with them and let them help you and guide you in this journey. And I just want to end with dream, like dream big, guys. Like the sky is the limit, and we weren't made to work our whole lives. We weren't made to work a 7 to 5 every single day. You're made to, you know, live your life and to have health and to have happiness. And I truly, that's what I have, and so many of my friends have. And I can't wait to continue to dream and to help others be able to dream, because truly that's something that has been so honoring in this job that, you know, accidentally fell in my lap. This accidental business with Plexus is being able to empower other women and fuel belief in them that they can do this too, and that you know, the opportunity side can change their lives as well as others too. So it's also just a ministry that you get to do, and I just love that part of it. So I truly thank you all for coming to this opportunity call, and I hope you guys all have a fabulous night. You are welcome to stay on and ask a few questions, or if you need to get off, you're welcome to get off. But I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Thank you.